Hello everybody, this is the video how you will learn how to kill the Necron Decurion detachment that everybody I know says is overpowered. Let me tell you the biggest weaknesses and the ways to kill it. Very well, and what the most people do seem to take is the Canoptic Harvest formation. It seems to be the most popular choice. The Necron Canoptic Harvest. This is the most popular choice because it is very, very dangerous. And these little wraiths are very nasty. 6 to wound anything because they burn, and AP2. Watch out for these guys if they're near the spider. I will go through how to kill this really easily in my other video, which I will try and put a link on the end of the video for you to watch if you haven't already seen it. But the biggest weakness of Necron Decurion, it is extremely tax heavy. Okay, it gives you a nice 4 reanimation of 5 up, which is really good because every armor fails, you get 50% chance of not even taking a wound, which by all means really annoy everybody, and everybody whines about it. They do. So if you want to play competitive play, you're probably going to come against the Decurion, and I will show you how to kill this thing, and then they will hate you forever. Right, let's take these away because we won't talk about this right now. We'll talk about the Decurion itself, not the auxiliary choices. Okay, the biggest weakness of the Necron Decurion detachment is we only have war scythes. AP2 that you can rely on. There are other options that the Decurion player can take to keep it all bound, which is these. 3 tyranids, 5 AP2 shots, 5 in combat, but they have no invuln saves. So these will die really quickly to the right guns, and especially in combat. If anything gets in combat with them on your end, will be quite nasty for these guys to take care of. So, monstrous creatures and so on. And that is one of the biggest weaknesses in Necron Decurion. And the only other way to have shooting AP2 in Necron Decurion is 520 points for Destroyer Cult. If you take out if you have 2 normal destroyers, 1 heavy in a unit instead of 3 normal, and give your destroyer lord a war scythe, that is 520 points for 3 AP2 shots. That's it, just 3. 520 points for AP2 shots. Just not worth the points. And 3 heavy destroyers on their own will cost 150. As you see, that is very nasty tax, which you can't really get around. If you're playing a tournament and you're allowed to take 1 detachment and you take this, all you need to beat an Necron Decurion is this. This. Necron players cannot deal with these things if they're in Decurion. AP2 in combat because it's a monstrous creature, and the gun is a 12-inch flamer with AP4. And the trick to beating the Necron Decurion is taking away their armor saves / cover saves. If you have this whole army to pick from, and you had this flamer for, what you should do, instead of going for the most expensive unit here, which get a 3-up armor plus reanimation, which is just not worth shooting at, is go for these warriors here. Forget the Lord, get as many as these as you can. AP4, 7 armor saves, and they ignores cover. The perfect weapon for fighting Necrons is Tyranids, if you're tyranids, which this video will be tyrannid based. So everything you wound on a 2+, gets strength 6, 50% chance you'll kill something. Simply because of 4 reanimation. If you're within proximity of the Lord, you get your 1s on the reanimation, which is not a big deal. And most people don't hide these in buildings, and so they want more cluttered up. You don't see 10 warriors out in the open anyway, so they always, like that. So you blast them, you probably kill 4 or 5 warriors per shot. Because 12 inches, you can really get a lot of kills. And then, in combat, this will kill anything the Necrons have. The best thing with this is a 2-up armor. So everything in the Necron Decurion just can't touch this. You give it regeneration, and you're solid. You can shoot this all day long and you just won't kill the Necrons. 6s to wound, it's just not worth shooting at. 2-up armor, it adds up to something ridiculous to get through his armor save. just because it's hard to wound it. Because the Necron Decurion's weakness is high-powered guns. These are not too bad. Strength 6 particle beam as ignore cover. If you play tyranids, kill these first. Okay. So, and then the other weakness, which is a Necron weakness in general, is these. Right, flying hive tyrants. 240 points. I wouldn't give these regeneration. I'll tell you why if you fight Necron Decurion. 108 shots from warriors to take one of these down in the air. And I can't even put out that many shots in my entire army for Necron Decurion. That is ridiculous amount of shots just to kill one of these in one turn. So if you have two of these, which I highly recommend for fighting anybody's tyranids, because they're just awesome. Just fly them where they can do the most damage and just go nuts. Give them the haywire flamethrower. Okay, because these primary goals is get rid of those tanks. Or at least try and get a shield down so you can kill other things. But if your opponent's got lots of tomb blades, okay? Tomb blades. Fly straight over. Just land. Who cares if they map if I range or not? 108 shots. These guys can take them, no problem. Just fly over all the warriors. All your mortals, who cares? You shoot me down and bomb me. I'll make my points about one turn. Shoot the crap out of these guys first. Forget the Lord, because any Necron they play like, oh yeah, come off my Lord. Go like that. Process is the Lord. Put, say, 11 wounds on him. Look upstairs. And then he gets a 3-up armor, wherever it goes through, and a 4-up reanimation. Rerolling ones, which is just, oh, we're shooting at. Okay, the Necron Decurion strength is durability. But the trick is to kill the Necron Decurion is get through the armor. Give him no armor save, and no cover save, and you win. As simple as that. I keep bringing this up about my friend all the time, but he's brought Decurion against me. He said he'd be here all night because Necrons never die. And I killed him in 45 miss. Okay, with a Combined Arms Necrons list, and he used Decurion. If you just listen to my advice, Decurion you can wipe him out in an hour. It was a 15-point game. In an hour you can take care of him. You wipe him out, make him quit. You'll have nothing left. Okay, and thanks to the Death from the Sky's special stupid supplement, for some reason Necrons have no Skyfire. This is useless now. I haven't used flyers since I bought them. Because I bought them and I came out. I was like, oh, there we go. Use them one game and I haven't used them since. Any flying monster, any flying creature you have, just shoot these down first because they have to jink. And if these things jink, they have no. The Tesla's useless. Hitting on 6s, we don't get the extra hits, so don't worry about them. So kill these things first, and if you can, kill a few tanks off with the flamethrowers. If you're on tyranids, take at least 2 of these. Okay. I know they're on the ground and they're like 40 points less than the flying hive tyrant, but the problem is with these, they have board presence. You can come straight up, and don't forget now. Oh, don't forget the other major weakness of the Necron Decurion is that nothing has objective secured. So the trick to beating Necrons as tyranids is 2 Atron effects standard, but give them regeneration. Because they'll have such a hard time for the armor, you lose it. You'll get like 1 wound on you, maybe 2, and just regenerate it. Like, what a waste of shots. Why waste all my shots on that? We'll take 2 of these, and no more than 2 hive tyrants. No other flyers. Put the rest of your points in board presence. Objective secured units, and lots of synaptic stuff. The Necron Decurion can't deal with this, so they'll shoot at other stuff. And if you've got too many air things, they'll just, they'll just walk across the board and take all the objectives, because nothing's stopping them. These things suck in combat, and they're really weak. The 108 shots to the flying hive tyrant to take it down with these. So don't worry about these. Fly right over them with the flying hive tyrant and shoot the crap out of stuff. And if you have a bit of bad luck and you end up on the ground, perfect. Just go straight into combat with them, and boom, it's dead. Get into combat with the Necron Decurion. That's the best way to kill them. But make sure you got AP 3 or better. Play elite units. Remember, 520 points for 3 last cannon shots basically. So you need Terminators, Tyrannifexes, anything that got a 3, anything that got 2-up armor. 3-up armor is good, but 2-up armor, they can't beat them. It's simple as that. They just haven't got enough shots. They might kill 1 or 2 units of 2-up armor, 1 unit max. Like, they're unit Terminators, they'll have a hard time killing them. The Lord, that gives them the reanimation plus rerolling ones. So they will not want to put this guy in combo with anything that can hurt. They're like, oh crap, this, you know, this thing's over there, is run over here. Go to another unit and hide, and send the other unit to die and hold them up. So basically, when you find Decurion, right, do not worry about this guy. You'll spend so many points and so many turns trying to kill him, and you probably won't. He hides so well, and he's so easy to put him anywhere. And with the Decurion, you'll be killing troops for ages. So don't waste your time trying to hunt this thing down, because you'll never get him. And if you do get him, good luck for you. Objective secure. Now I'm going to objective secure to get your troops up. And if you assault this unit, if they're holding an objective, assault them with termagants or whatever you have equivalent. Get in combat with them. Even though you won't beat them because they don't get AP attacks, you'll have objective secured. So during the combat, the objective's yours. You own it. If you got AP2 shots, perfect. Shoot these with AP2 shots. Take a lot of high-powered AP weapons against Decurion. Common sense say no, don't do that, but that's what you do. Anything that's coming up the board, whenever any cover saves, they'll just like 50% chance of dying. Dead. And the trick is, don't let them have cover saves. If you Tau, well, you can't. That's the perfect race to kill this. Ignore cover, AP2. 50% of every unit gets wiped out every turn. If you're tyranids, 2-up armor, perfect. Flame AP4, just kill the boys first with AP4 weapons. And get into combat with something. If you get a chance to flame these, or the warriors, go for the warriors. You're guaranteed to get a lot of kills that way. And the next thing with the Decurion is the Lynch Guard. The trick to beating Lynch Guard is, don't fire him. You won't beat him. Unless you got massive Death Star of your own. Okay. In Decurion, these things are so hard to kill. They are. And I'll do a video how to kill Lynch Guard in general, and Decurion Lynch Guard in a later video. And another way to kill Necrons is, you won't believe this, spam tanks. You're like, really? Spam tanks? Necrons kill tanks. You kill any tank, you take a wound off every tank on a 6. That is correct. But on average, one squad of warriors can only put 1 wound on a tank per turn. So if you've got lots of assault vehicles coming up, you've got a 3 squad of warriors, you might kill 1, if you're lucky. Statistically, use 1 wound per turn. If you're really lucky, you'll kill it 1 shot. But just mass tanks. You're like, really, you won't win mass tanks, but you will, trust me. Tanks, Necrons hate tanks. They seem scary, they have wounds on a 6, but they're not. This guy, watch out for him, because he'll always have a war scythe, if they know what they're doing. That's a last ditch effort, AP2 attack. Okay. If you're Space Marines, ignore the bikes. Their AP is too bad to even hurt you. These are the guys you want to worry about, but they don't have an info save, so by the time these get you, they'll be dead. They can have a nice Cypher's dedicated transport now, thanks to the FAQ. So they could be deep striking and shooting you with AP2, so just watch out for that, if they take them. 2-up armor is the number 1 way of beating it. They can't touch you. 2-up armor. Number 2, objective secured units. Just chuck some guys on there, assault them, even though you're going to die. Boom, you got the objective, who cares? And number 3, this is a major Necron weakness jammer now. We have no Skyfire. We got 1 thing in Forge World, which is absolutely crap. It's pointless even putting in your army unless you know you're fighting a ton of flyers. 135 points. Anything is hard to wound, like tanks, strength, anything high strength. Because on average, you'll get 1/6 by the time you roll to hit and roll to wound. You get 1/6 per squad. Okay. So you get like 5 squads. You put 5 wounds on something, but you still get your armor safe. Get good armor, who cares? Lose a wound or 2, boom, they're dead. Combat. Monsters creatures are awesome at killing Necrons in general. But that is how you beat Necron Decurion detachment. They're so heavily taxed with the formations they have. Just weigh them down and kill them. If you go attacking them with, say, 100 Hermagons or Gene Stealer spam, they'll beat you. They will. Because you can't get past the armor and you just can't kill them. Go elite. AP2 weapons. That's AP2 in combat and 2-up armor. Anything that you got in your codex has got 2-up armor. Just spam it. You like say like 3 of these, you're probably solo at Decurion. If you didn't have the AP2 weapons, obviously. Give them regeneration though, because they got 6 wounds, 2-up armor. You know, you'll definitely be using that. Don't give them your high sense regeneration against Necrons, because 108 shots, you ain't gonna die. Simple as that. Even if you grounds it, perfect, you assault them. The only thing to watch out for Decurion is these. Lynch Guard, which you can put in the standard thing out an auxiliary, so watch out for these things. Okay. But no, these are not competitive. Point for point, the arm race are a much better choice. And because you take them in the formation, they get reanimation. So these are basically super Lynch Guard. Move 12 inches and round. But they have a 3-up-in run. So don't waste your high shots. I already got a video with that. I don't want to go into this, it'll be all day otherwise. But like I said, I killed my friend in 45 minutes. Decurion versus combined arms. Okay. All you gotta do to beat Decurion is AP2, 2-up armor, objective secured. And tanks, if you got tanks, boom. Assault vehicles, just go up there and just assault. But you have to bypass the armor. That is the key way of beating Decurion. If you can't bypass the armor, you lose every time. Right, you just can't beat them. So spam AP3, AP4 now and again for the warriors because AP4 and you have to take them. Heavy attacks. And they're probably riding in a ghost arc, so they're flying high times for the haywire that's the shots. Good chance you'll take the shield down. Fly over them, in the back, you can get in the back, shoot me between them devours, high chance of killing it. They can jink. But if you jinx, you snap firing, so who cares? They're very slow, and you haven't got objective secured. So if they can't get to the objective, they make a nice little wall around it. You know? The objective's there, and your guy's over here, and you can't get close enough. That's how they open objectives. So positioning. So if you just get your troops, and you get the objective, you own it. They have to kill you off to get it. The only way a Necron Decurion player can own objectives is a big circle. Like though. Middle. You have to like get through all that. You have to shoot them, they're hard to kill, you get through them. That's it. So just spam AP3 and AP2. And I have a 2-up armor. 2-up armor is more important. Because Necrons suck at shooting AP2. And that is why I now play Decurion. Because this doesn't sound like it will actually be very effective, but believe me, you try this all out, you'll be surprised how quickly we pull those models off the table. Okay. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll put the link for the Canoptic Harvest at the end. And I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. And please subscribe. Please subscribe and like the video. Alright.